Hey everyone, welcome to spring in the south. Today is February the 28th and today we're going to get the lawnmowers out from winter storage, shake those things off, do some just preliminary maintenance on them, get them ready. More importantly, try to tame some of this. I like to plant winter rye for the animals here on the homestead to keep, it also protects the sod some and keeps erosion, and it actually makes everything look green a lot sooner. So we're gonna get the lawnmowers out today and we're gonna cut some grass. I've been waiting for months and months to do this. So you can see the grass is really taking off. It's looking a little ragged, so we're going to see what we can do. But it's a beautiful day. The Bradford pear trees are starting to bloom, so spring is in the air. So with that said, let's see what we got to do to try to get the lawnmower started and running. Stay tuned. Well, here she is. She's been sitting up all winter. So we're gonna get this out, look at things, get it started, try to get everything up to par for the upcoming grass cutting season. This is a Troy built ZTR 50-inch lawnmower. I've had this lawnmower a long time, but with just proper maintenance and upkeep, this lawnmower's got 1,200 plus hours on it. It's got a Kohler 22 horsepower air-cooled engine. You know, this thing has been a great lawnmower, but again, just was a little simple TLC, keeping the oil change, blades out of the weather. You can get a lot of life out of these lawnmowers. Let's start first by just looking at the oil. It's a little low. I hope you guys can see that. Again, this is last year's oil. I am not going to be changing the oil today. I'm going to run it for the first time today, then change it and service it in the future. But I will, before I start it, just look over things, check the air in the tires, make sure had no critters built any nests around the carburetor or the air filters. Looks pretty good. Again, we will service all of these after we run it today and see, get it ready for the summer for routine use. But stay tuned. We'll get this thing out and see if it's going to crank and cut grass for the first time this year. Okay, well, I've checked over everything, so have not checked to see if it would start yet. So let's see what will happen. Show. And it didn't start. So let's go get a jump box and see if we can get it started. can see, I had to give it a little help to get it started. Cranked, got it started, pulled it over here into the shop. So now I'm going to see, I think it's a loose battery connection. I think there's a little corrosion on the terminal, or the battery shorted out, one of the two. I don't know, but those battery terminals are a little suspect. So I'm gonna clean those and see if I can get power back to the solenoid or the starter. And take these battery terminals off, see if clean those, and see it still will not start after pulling into the shop off the battery. I load tested this with this load tester, and it showed strong off the lugs of the battery. The battery showed good, so I think it's just either a ground or a connection problem. So I'm going to check that real quick. We'll take a little sandpaper, a little wire brush. You can see some rust and corrosion from the battery terminals. That wasn't real bad. Don't know if that's it or not, but I'm going to clean this terminal here, the positive and negative, and see if that fixes the problem. Wire brushed the boat, polished those things up, good connection. Put a little grease, a little protection from corrosion, and put it back together. Okay, after cleaning the terminals, putting the battery charger on it for just a moment, come back and let's see what she will do. So that problem is fixed. I'm going to allow the battery charger to charge for just a moment, then we'll fuel it up, and then we will go out and cut some grass.